Spartan is a tough-style action platformer where you're playing as a Spartan trying to save the land from evil monsters. The game features 24 different levels and 4 themed worlds along with a boss encounter at the end of each one of the worlds. Levels are done in a non-linear style for the most part, where they have branching different paths that you'll have to take in order to collect coins in each level. There are giant coins that you find within treasure chests, and you need to find all of them in a level in order to open up the portal. If you make it to the portal before collecting them all, you'll have to backtrack in order to find the ones you missed. While this makes the game stand out a little bit more compared to other indie platformers, at the same time I found it a bit annoying to have to backtrack so many times in levels when I make it to the end. Knowing where the coins are located is kind of a crapshoot, so you kind of have to just search every nook and cranny and make sure that you didn't miss one path or one jump in particular in order to find a particular treasure chest in a stage. What's good is, at least when you grab one of the treasure chests or the other coins scattered throughout the levels, they do stay gotten even after you end up dying and go back to a checkpoint. This is the kind of game that you're going to be dying some more as you try to progress. There is a health system, but almost everything instant kills you when you land on it or run into it, so because of this I found the health system to be kind of a moot point. Controls for the character are okay, though I find them to be a bit awkward and floaty to control. There's a double jump as well as a run button that you'll have to utilize all the time in order to make certain jumps, but a lot of times, even when doing things like wall jumping, it just seems to be finicky when the game recognizes you're doing a wall jump or being able to just get high enough to land on certain ledges. There are quite a few moments in the game where I would do a jump and end up failing it and then do it again the same way, but somehow ended up succeeding. The themes for the worlds are pretty standard with plains, ice levels, and fire levels. There is a decent variety to the types of traps as well as enemies that you will be dealing with. The boss battles in particular are a nice highlight. From the technical side of things, the game ran smoothly. I didn't run any major glitching, crashing, or slowdown. The game is available now for $15.99 on PS4, Xbox One, and coming to PC. I have to say that the price point is a bit high for the kind of game that it is. You will get a decent amount of time out of it though because of the overall difficulty, as well as having to scour every nook and cranny of each level in order to make sure you didn't miss anything. The game does include a Platinum Trophy on the PlayStation 4, and it's mostly completing the game, but you have to make sure you beat every level by collecting every single coin in the game, as well as getting the best ranking possible on the bosses, which will be a bit difficult for some. Overall, Spartan is okay. There's plenty of challenge, but a lot of times it's for the wrong reasons, just very cheap deaths, sometimes having to do leaps of faith in order to get through areas, and of course the backtracking that ensues when you ended up missing a coin. I have to say that the graphic style is quite nice and the music's enjoyable as well, and if the game was a bit cheaper, I could recommend it a bit more for action platform fans, but at its current price point it's a bit expensive. With everything said, I'm going to be giving Spartan an okay average 5 out of 10. But anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.